Dang, that's his face.
What do you think, sir? Are Leela's snacks to your taste? I wonder if they're not sweet enough.
No, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, it seems like they follow a similar cooking process. Both are delicious in their own way. As for Fontaine's cooking, though, it's been a long time since I've had a taste of home.
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road, huh?
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Iridescence Tour?
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation. At least, all the main organizers share this goal. Unfortunately, it's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Tavad is to promote our music festivals. But I have some personal reasons, too.
Well, what are they? Just tell us already.
Paimon, don't be freaking
Let me see.
rude.
Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Oh, I love listening to stories. We want to hear it too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for breath, he heard a wondrous tune in the air. They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard, even in that life and death moment. The ethereal music seized his full attention and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning. When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura. Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word. My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer and remained a dozen paces behind. In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance, before at last he turned around and made his way home. Once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called The Lady Overlooking the Lake. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Wow!
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become a touch too romantic and detached from reality. But I understand the original story and its historical grounding better than anyone else.
No, Fontaine's gonna have like a lot of European mythology and such.
I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago. So I always knew that the search would be akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth. The wish that I've spent half my life chasing after has now become something of an obsession.
Well, I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still, I understand how you must feel. Paimon too! It's like... imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way. Paimon would
God
definitely...
damn it, Paimon. No.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place in Liyue.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself. I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music.
Pretty damn sure he already considers himself a patron deity in music.
So I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone Gate. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue. So I followed their advice and made my way here. Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agrees with me eventually.
Damn spoony part out here leaving listening.
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Chingsa Village. Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little mora towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well. And so on and so on.
Don't worry, Yao-Yao. We have a lot of experience with deciphering omens and stuff.
No, we just know Venti. I doubt he was paying attention at all. So it's most likely just a coincidence.
And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over Mora, right?
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of mora on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the Statues of the Seven along the way.
Oh no. We don't want this damn spoony bar freaking falling.
Oh dear.
No.
Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu? I don't know very many people, so I can't help you out much.
Huh.
But Miss Ganyu and the Qixing know just about everything.
That woman could have very easily been on you.
If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your Mora back.
Completely forgot about
And
Ganyu.
if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that lady's family, they'll be the best people to ask.
But you've already helped me so much.
I was going to take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all.
You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit before Lantern, right?
All right. Well, my sincere thanks to you all. I will never forget your kindness.
Okay, everyone, please follow me.
Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job. Oh well. Paimon will just be a cheerleader instead.
We'll do it now. It's quest time. Let's go to see some friends anyway. And
Motion to compel.
Stabilize. No escape.
Covenant of the Deep.
You can't run from death.
it's just run over back to Liyue. Let's go over here.
Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last.
Oh, yeah,
It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre and new variations added.
Well, we are here during Lantern Rite after all. It only comes once a year, so they always have a big celebration. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the prettiest.
Great. Let's go and check it out. I can't wait to get into the city and see it all up close for myself. The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's.
Hey, everyone. Fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are...
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
Huh. Wonder when Xinyan met him.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Yeah, she's a musician
Feels
herself.
like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of putting on a music festival during the Lantern Rite celebrations?
A Lantern Rite music festival? Yes, please!
No, I'm actually here on personal business this time.
Oh, so no Lantern Rite music festival?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to start putting something together right now, I think it'd be too rushed.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we? And they're the ones in charge.
Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Kuching and Miss Ningguang can make anything happen.
You mean... what?
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion.
Yeah, that'd be actually kind of nice.
That's the spirit! See? Even the Traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak, don't let yourself be put off by the fact that a few things haven't worked out recently. As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists. My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer in Liyue. With her support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera Troupe, we should be able to get something going.
Well, what about you, Xinyan? Are you just going to sit this one out?
What do you take me for? If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rite Grand Concert a reality, you think I'd let anyone else perform the opening act?
Wow! There's that rock and roll spirit!
What do you say, Mr.
Where
Dvorak?
can all them come from in this world in the first place?
Okay. I'll give it a shot. But the opening act is not something to be chosen lightly, Xinyan. I will judge your work by the strictest of standards, so please make sure you are fully prepared.
Are you kidding? I thought you'd never ask. Whew, guess my shopping time's getting cut short. I'm gonna head back right away and start working on this. Yao Yao, if you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, please send her my regards.
Okay, I promise I will. Good luck with your music, Xinyan.
You've got this, Xinyan! So about the senior of yours Xinyan mentioned just now. Is that anyone we know?
Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Xiangling's always thinking about cooking. Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that.
Buying or not?
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Oh, it's Master! Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not a bundle of energy like you.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest things. Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the lantern rite, are we?
You're half right, Madam Ping. We were also trying to help out Mr. Dvorak over here. We were on our way to take him to see the Qixing.
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour. I don't suppose you've heard of it.
Master! The Iridescence Tour is a super famous music festival!
No, really.
An old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say? It sounds terribly exciting.
Oh, right! Madam Ping, how would you feel about that? You're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's cultural traditions. Hearing your thoughts would definitely help us figure out how best to approach it. For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern, or is there any other issue?
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture, and it can also be a bridge between different civilizations. Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. Nevertheless, all fine things in life can be appreciated. And so, I look forward to it immensely.
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear grandmother aside, you are the wisest old lady I've ever met.
Goodness gracious, you're all being suspiciously sweet today. Yao Yao, whatever have you been feeding them?
Master, you're in such a great mood today! You're even cracking jokes with the rest of us!
Oh, well, I'm sure you must have plenty to be getting on with, yes? Run along now. Don't let me hold you up.
Thanks, Madam Ping! We'll see you again soon!
Let's see if I can go in this direction.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
Understood, Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave now.
Ganyu!
So cute.
What brings you here, Yao Yao?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried Genshin leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you. I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up falling asleep in the grass again.
This is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should improve on. Oh, my apologies. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Ah, Paimon will do the honors.
Paimon Yunming. Paimon tells Ganyu all about Mr. whatever his name is.
What's wrong? Did Paimon go over everything a bit too fast?
No, she's the one that met his ancestor.
It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's more than happy to go over it again.
It may be a little difficult to make this happen.
And what's that?
Well, the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually spectacular, but also appeal to the tastes of Liyue citizens from all walks of life. The Iridescence Tour is relatively unknown in Liyue. It's difficult to predict how a brand new show will be received. It would be quite risky for us to bet everything on this one music festival.
All very valid points. I completely understand.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting to put the Iridescence Tour special performance as the final act of this year's festivities. Some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue, let's reserve a space at the docks.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We will end the night.
Yes, my thoughts precisely. Now I just need to take some time to give this proposal some polish. As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons, and highlight the key points of the proposal, given that Ping and the Traveler have both given the idea their blessing, I'm confident that Qixing will be sure to give it serious consideration.
Because we're freaking... to go here for a good portion of travels does not mean we're someone who really should be given... it shouldn't really matter that we give them a blessing.
Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss with you the number of musicians who will be coming to Liyue, as well as their catering and accommodation requirements.
Oh, yes, certainly. Let's step to the side and discuss further.
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu's as diligent as ever.
I couldn't agree more. Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at and things that they are less good at. So, with that in mind, Ganyu shouldn't feel compelled to become perfect at absolutely everything.
Given how old she is.
I'm good at taking care of people, so that can be left to me.
Wow. Hey, Yao-Yao, can you take care of Paimon too? Paimon's getting hungry again.
I'm afraid my backpack's empty now, but if you let me know what you like, I can bring you some of your favorite dishes next time we meet.
So adorable.
Apart from lotus flower crisps, what else do you like?
Anything sweet, and anything that's made from slimes.
You weirdo.
Here's what I've drafted so far. Anything else you want to add?
No, this is excellent. I'm racking my brains, but I don't think you've missed a single thing.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy. Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion here. Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. I will inform the Qixing of this development immediately. Please give me a moment to pass on the message. Yao-Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs. I will make sure to take them.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You mustn't just chew them raw.
I will.
Okay, I should be getting back. If Yao-Yao stays out for too long, Mom and Dad will be worried sick.
Oh, she does have parents. Okay.
Everyone, I'm sure that the music festival will go off without a hitch, so don't worry. And in case I don't see you before, I wish you all a very happy Lantern Rite.
Thank you, Yao Yao. Happy Lantern Rite to you, too.
We should go get dinner together sometime.
Yeah. Bye, Mom. Put it away. Okay. That's clock. That works. Oh, nice.
Greetings, traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Kuching. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qixing to facilitate the organization of this concert.
Yay! That's awesome!
Please. The Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all things new and innovative. As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this exciting project.
Thank you so much, Kuching. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same outcome once again, so I didn't dare to get my hopes up. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this going so smoothly. It's like a dream come true. Right. Time for me to call in the performers. To stage a concert at a high-profile event like this is a rare opportunity. We'll make sure it's a night to remember.
Yes! Our music band's finally getting fired up!
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in. Oh, that. Well, that can wait for another time.
Oh. Ganyu? What's wrong?
They told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the proposal that I forgot all about it.
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so it was always going to be a long shot.
Go look at her.
Don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have plenty to deal with between this concert and everything else going on during the Lantern Rite.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady your ancestor met might have been an Adeptus. What do you think? To tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak, I am somewhat related to the Adepti myself. I am part human and part Qilin. The Qilin is an illuminated beast. I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you, because I've been there myself before, trying to find out where I belonged.
Did you say the Adepti? And you're illuminated beast? Part Qilin? Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real? So it's not just artistic license?
You bet they're real! Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karst itself. There's nothing specifically stopping you from going there, but getting in and out of there is quite an ordeal.
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a forgotten aspect of Liyue's cultural history, I'm probably not the best person to ask. But if it's a person you're looking for, then I just might be able to help.
I see. I think I understand the situation now. In that case, Ganyu, shall we divide the work between us?
Yes, that was also my thought.
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to our network and try to find the person he's looking for. How's your workload at the moment? Will you be able to make time?
I can probably get through everything in 2 days, as long as I don't sleep.
Wait, what do you mean, as long as I don't sleep?
I mean, as long as you don't sleep.
Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will take its toll on your health.
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from Kuching.
3 moons from the start. He who returns is not he that departs. Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
In that case, 3 days.
All right,
Freaking weird
I can work with that.
If you have the time, would you join me for this search? You're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much more at ease with your company.
Sure.
Okay, then let's meet back here in 3 days.
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You're all so helpful and kind. I just...
Just think. Imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance. Wouldn't that be amazing?
I wouldn't call it amazing.
It'd be such a happy reunion. And that's exactly what this festival's all about.
He himself doesn't know a lady. It's his ancestor that saved.
You're right.
Freaking
Okay,
Venti.
I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make this lantern rite a true extravaganza.
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Ooh, we're coming too!
Paimon's definitely
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
Pretty sure he's talking to me. Paimon, not you.
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time. Let's revisit this question after the concert.
A bunch of things. Music can have a cultural significance. Must be something wonderful to listen to.
Lady Yuhang?
Baiwen, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my own, so I was just on my way to report this incident to Lady Ningguang. But I'm worried that if we don't act right away, we may miss the window of opportunity to take appropriate action.
I understand. In that case,
Yeah, Kuching, you're busy enough as it is. There's a ton of different things in the city that needs your attention. Leave it to us. Don't worry. Whatever it is, we'll definitely be able to handle it. Well, he will handle it.
With the Traveler on the case, it's as good as dealt with. Thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform Lady Ningguang about the situation. Once it's resolved, please come and find me again at Yujing Terrace and let me know.
Will do. And say hi to Ningguang for us.
you have my thanks too. Stay safe and come back as soon as you're finished.
Good luck.
Now, let's get all the cats.
Byron said the strange tune was coming from around here, right? But Paimon doesn't hear anything. There doesn't seem to be a soul in...
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this.
Jesus.
So, it's you two.
Yuan! How'd you sneak up on us like that? You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
Fair enough.
You're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining. Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
One second. And back. Let's see, let's go.
The doors and the windows are all fine, so there definitely wasn't a break-in.
Who lives here?
The stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though. It can't have been too long ago that someone was last living here.
on inside, we don't know.
How strange. It looks like it's been looted, except for the fact that there's no sign of a struggle. The bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but then how do you explain why the door and windows are intact?
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what might have happened here?
Yelan, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us on purpose, did you?
I don't think she
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same side here.
Okay, well... Paimon gives up then. Paimon's got nothing.
What about you? Give up as well? Your instincts are pretty good. Or perhaps it's not instinct. The strange melody is one of the few pieces of information you have available, after all.
That is true.
Let me share a folk story with you. A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn every time they were about to raid a village. But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending doom. To escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight, taking only their most valuable belongings with them. Everything else was left behind. The bandits were eventually brought to justice, but the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again, and flee immediately. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house without having to force their way in.
That's quite the story.
The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but at least they won't be in any great danger. The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal. On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work today. Take a look around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well-versed both in using music to commit crimes and in making a clean getaway. Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Evidently, they were intent on keeping even the most experienced investigators off their trail. Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
So basically, if we want to find the culprit, we just need to follow Yelan.
Cannot wait to get her.
As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk, I'll bet they left through an area with some vegetation for cover, but not so much that it would slow them down.
So you're saying they went that way?
Here, look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction.
If you say so.
Their pace is increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
Store them appropriately.
Solidify!
There they are! Look! A treasure hoarder tent! Ugh, not the treasure hoarders again!
No,
We're
no!
close to Lantern Rite, too! 'Tis not the season for their antics!
Come on, let's round them up.
are you? Where did you come from?
The other mountain.
The evidence is conclusive. Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you. My patience is running low, so why don't you do us both a favor,
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps not, but you should be. Quietly now.
You're open!
Gotcha!
Curses. Seems like you're not all talk after. Mercy! Have mercy!
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far, I might as well finish the job.
Don't kill the guy, he's on.
I surrender! I surrender, please! I'll do whatever you say! Please have mercy!
Tell us everything. You have one chance. And I'm warning you. Don't make me ask twice.
But about what? You haven't even said.
I won't, I swear!
To try and to get him.
Lantern Rite's nearly here, and like a lot of people, I wanted to buy a few nice things. I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but I don't really have any kind of experience with robbing people and whatnot. So I don't have the guts to break into somebody's house.
Wow, you're really going to complain to us about that?
No, not at all. I'm just telling it how it is.
Okay, continue.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do. And eventually, I remembered something from back when I was a kid. The bandits would blow their horn, and my grandma would grab us kids and run. I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. At first, anyway, I seriously didn't expect that family to pack up and leave. But they did. And they just left all their stuff right there for the taking. It was too easy. I couldn't resist. It was completely wrong of me. I know that now. I'll return everything that I took. It's all still in perfect condition. It'll be like it was never gone. Please, give me a chance, huh? Let me make it right.
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of a deal than spend Lantern Rite behind bars.
Yes? Yes?
You know how to bargain, I'll give you that. It's just a pity that you didn't confess at the first opportunity. You'll have to take a walk with me. Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner of the house, and you can apologize to them in person. After that, I'll escort you to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, ma'am!
You know, as a former victim of this kind of crime yourself, I doubt anyone understands the fear you inflicted quite as well as you do. Does your greed matter more to you than your fear? More to the point, if you can play a tune from memory, don't you think you should be capable of making an honest living?
You mean...
That's enough hints for you. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on all of this yourself.
Just because he can remember a tune and memory does not mean he can easily make an honest living. Not everyone is freaking successful and every little last word.
There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here.
What is it? Is there something else?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information. So play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone that you ran into me out here. You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me, too. See you when I see you. And happy Lantern Rite.
Yeon's such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, it's as good as resolved. Whoosh! Random event, a strange melody, complete. Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the melody again.
Yeah,
right?
true.
How could anyone not be? When we were chatting with Mr. Dvorak, music seemed like such a positive thing. And most music is,
Melodies
right?
are not equal
It can help us relax, feel all warm and fuzzy, recall happy memories, or even just think happy thoughts. Paimon never imagined that music could be used to commit crimes.
Yeah, no, it comes down to
really?
the user.
Huh. Makes sense. Paimon's musical understanding improves again. Well, anyway, now that everything's resolved, let's get back to Liyue Harbor. Paimon's still waiting for us with our random event
And actual water mixing Paimon. Putting far too much for the little amount of flowing fairy thing. Everyone have someone who needs same stuff.
Byron, we're back! Everything's all sorted!
That's great news! Oh, please wait here a moment if you would be so kind. Lady Ningguang instructed me to advise her upon your return.
Here she is.
My greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known each other for a long time now. You must be super busy with all the preparations for Lantern Rite. Don't mind us.
On the contrary, I think it is those that I have known longest to whom I should extend the greatest courtesies. Alas, on a different day, I would invite both of you inside for some tea and a brief respite from your travels. But you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no escaping the fact that we have a grand concert to organize. Once the performance itself is over, we'll then need to invite the representatives of the Iridescence Tour for a discussion on future collaboration opportunities. The financing arrangements alone could well entail many rounds of discussion. Simply put, there will always be work to do.
Oh, you're already thinking that far ahead?
Well, we can discuss more current affairs if you'd prefer. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when you arrived at the city?
Yeah, it looked like a goose. Which Adeptus is it modeled on this time?
Sea Gazer. I believe you're familiar with the name.
Not really.
Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. People described him as a cheerful soul and a loyal friend. On this marvelous lantern rite, we pray that the fallen heroes may be guided home. If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of a new era. I wondered whether the melodies will be to their liking.
Oh, they're gonna love them. Paimon's sure of it. At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti and Heroes of the Past sound like a positive and free-spirited, cheerful bunch. They're sure to be open to new music.
Well, let's hope so. I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find the descendants of a fairy lady from a Fontaine legend. I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most charming tale. Do share it with me, won't you? I couldn't bear to miss out.
Sure. If you really couldn't bear to miss out, you would come along with us. Few words in the foreground. Man's melancholic yearning, that day, and demons heartfelt, played out of paper. Vincent's at sea, during Lantern Rite. Seeing the navigator of the great fleet seems to be preparing for a unique trading test. And it seems lately a harbor adventurer is busy with some task. Huh. Okay. I see. Hey, haven't like teams ones. Okay, seem to be having fun. Have fun. About going on special events with me. Dude, you say we've been having a lot of fun, but last time I'm getting a strange feeling that before. Next time we just went adventurous, so I'm sure we bumped into each other at some point. Tintin and I usually hang out around the Union Slope, looking to recruit new people into the Princess Guild. When the cats and dogs passing by, I've probably heard my voice. I bet you look around the county if you look like every other freaking NPC in miniature. This means efforts are not big as all the more reason for you to experience masterpiece. This phone, of course, will lend you a hand. I'd rather gather some information. Most of the people searching for adventuring or rising. Activities such as climbing, the wind gliding are not as effectively. In order to get more people to join the Adventures Guild, we need to come up with more novel, exciting approaches. So I teamed up with other recruiters, pulled together resources, considered a few expert mountain climbers, firework assessment, designed a new week's challenge. There are many mechanisms laid out in the challenge. Just step on them and use them from fireworks and gunpowder blasts to the sky. Blasting the sky. Black bottom better. That was his strength, and explosive barrel burst in front of you, won't phase you, but who knows? Just may blow you away. Not to worry. Explosion is contained within, and it's had a tough device. Consider precautions to make sure safe and injury-free. Also filed a patent. It's a mystery of civil affairs and emphasizes events make time. It's not a silly idea. So many hurdles. You really thought into this? As I can tell, just doing this racing challenge will stir the spirit of adventure even. And I will pass by. Team 1's invitation precedes you. You guys take point on this racing challenge. Be sure to attract a lot of people. Also prepared great rewards for the challenge. Be sure to encourage more people to join the Adventurers Guild. Okay, fireworks and gunpowder race, let's go. Yep, there's no reason we shouldn't do this if rewards obtained. But just gonna skip all the annoying, useless. Okay, let's go up to the challenge. Let's call this guy. Okay.
Boats are made.
It's been for 2 weeks. Dang, that's not good. So logins, may 14 find you. 14 days, 14 hours. 7 more. Okay, so I gotta get 100, 800. So, okay, out. Looks like some 10.4 Saturday. Okay. I know. Yeah, that's Thursday.
Transferring commodities back and forth.
Oh.
And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
I'm so confused right now. Okay. You'll tell me that. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Series of sounds that's taken and challenge calls collected the highest B. Challenge you can obtain techniques like rush, collecting guess sparks, animation spoken rush to capture. Spoken rush. Fruits and baby in the air. Power.
Incinerate!
Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's what's supposed to be done. Okay. Okay. There we go. We have Leeway Harbor. I took care of its dispatched by the Minister of Civil Affairs to help us in tasks and the primary responsible for patrolling the city, the areas. We on the other hand get to go out and clear some monsters along with those good bandits too. What's its adventures well, and you have had plenty of fights. If you want, you can help us out too, say. Well, since we have been in the city during the holiday, they're providing additional compensation for our efforts. So should any investor be willing to take on these commissions, it collects more rewards upon completing tasks. Yep. Should mark down all the locations, confirm the guild. Also, please take this to the launch. Should you accept one of the commissions to launch some fireworks after you clear out an area? If you launch the firework, we will send someone to it. Cleared. And we will just do a plan once the areas are cleared. Fine. This is a mansion festival after all. Okay. Go along, people want more. Okay, run. Good. Come in slow. Taking dirt. Sure, why not? This thing's fighting, I guess.
Into the wind.
Wrap of the flame. Boom boom. Rest and rebuild. Bring refuge.
I like you. Try to quest like this before.
One with nature.
Incinerate. Inadmissible evidence.
If we ever have a quest in which we can farm new infinite reds.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds are
Dang. Wow. So kind of bit off. A few days. Well, let's go a few words. Flop down. What's going on? No. Oh, what's going on at the north? At the north. Fourth. Vague didn't say what show is or who's gonna perform it. Okay. Don't really care. Those pictures don't really give two shits. Okay, have you reached your sense of story? Now, it's called the steps moment. I've always enjoyed them too. It's fallen. I just don't give a shit. Anyone else? If any of you happen to be interested, you can probably do this on your own time. I don't exactly know what level, what events level you're going to be. I'm probably just going to skip it. Because, it's a waste. I just don't really care. For the primos. Yeah, I guess what I do and whatever it is we're doing. Very weird. The performance begins. The actor named. Okay, we'll move at a fixed speed across the stage. We'll change directions upon making contact with the paper theater's edge or any obstacles. Taps will appear to impede the journey of Fungon. Touching them will cause performance to fail. Move stage sections, change the path, and avoid traps. Sure, such that he can his destination. Okay. Oh, okay. That's too easy. Let's see, I guess. This is still a little too easy. Okay, let's restart that. It is. Wow. Yeah, this is completely way too easy and way rude. Because it's definitely a Chinese storytelling method. Some kind of bug. Oh, that's what it's doing. Okay. Let's do the next quest. Let's feed during Rite. Fixing the navigator to quick feed seems to be preparing a unique training test. Complete that. Go to ship and visit. Oh, okay, so she's a navigator. And 2 more years of training. No big deal after all. It's better to go because training didn't permission for gonna go out to sea and encountering aid and business supplies unprepared. Just civil affairs organizes the training courses. Anyone passing on failing could cursed by them. Subjects aren't too difficult, of course. Some ships will also have traverse waters, which will hopefully give them some experience. And the experience in the Cook's fleet in dealing with sea situations, we in the Ministry of Affairs have organized an intense navigation training program. Pass the training will get a deep sea navigation qualification certificate on completion, as well as some awards prepared by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Soon have the best knowledge of the surrounding waters. Does test me for planning its training examination. Speaking of sailing, you two are pretty good with that. Wait for I don't know. Do you guys want to give it a try? If you don't mind, I'd also like you guys to me some feedback about this test. Wasn't ever that way. To improve it in time manner. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try.
The sound of the ocean waves.
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
The sound of the ocean waves.
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
Then play with multiple people. That's definitely boring otherwise. Seems really takes it down. I didn't go for fireworks. Okay.
The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed.
Guess I'll be doing my dailies, weeklies. Probably jump by end stream and jump back on to the mob 3.0 quest, 3.4 quest. That. I can't say that. Why? This is insane. Since I'm in the area, I might as well do this.
Time to work. That's close enough.
Boom, boom! Time for your arraignment!
Now you're testing my patience.
Motion to
Let's end
compel.
this now!
Covenant of the Deep.
We'll meet again.
Let's move out. Let's move out. Boom, boom! Incinerate!
One with nature.
Invisible up!
Into the wind. One with nature.
Gather!
Do my weeklies and finish up my dailies and do an hour of 0.5 and then get off. Nice. Oh, very nice. Six. Just trying to look at this. Gonna take at least 13 more weeks. Season 2. Oh, that's the boss.
Hold the line! Turn! Bring refuge!
Stabilize!
Rest and rebuild!
Into the wind.
Incinerate!
Hold the line.
The campaign begins.
Solidify!
Shine down! Now you shall perish! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Sharing my knowledge. Covenant of the Deep.
Yep, 2 weeks before. Let's see, maybe we got 9. No, that's that hard. Level 10. Okay, let's see here. Trade midday lines as following the traits. It's gear damage. In other words, it's kind of freaking everything else. Huh. The turret takes the image out by whatever. Take it all this team then.
Let's move out. Rest and rebuild. Yeah, let's wait for a little. Everyone hold hands.
Torn to oblivion!
Committed to memory. Make yourselves at home. Torrent, bring refuge. Hold the line.
Gotta work on dailies and do an hour of stuff. And you gotta have the last one done.
Let's get down to business. Going somewhere? There's more!
Inazuma shines eternal!
The fairy! Finally,
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
The fairy!
Oh my crits did far too low.
The world remains.
In the name of the...
Victory, Lily! Share the knowledge!
Midnight Phantasmagoria. You're open.
Yeah, a minute to memory. Make yourselves at home. Yeah. Make yourselves at home. I see everything.
I wasn't
Midnight.
done.
Covenant of the Deep. Breathtaking.
It's my lucky day.
Hold the line. A minute to memory.
My blade!
By royal decree.
Finally, No. Perfect distance. Say no more! To the bear hut. How's this?
Billowing surge!
Finally, no.
The campaign begins.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra. You have already.
Well, I haven't done all the nonsense yet. Deserts of Sumer. Sand, grease, poke, and grease pupa. So that's a new item then. Gotta collect 20 of these. Well, that's a good thing.
To survive hardship, you must prepare.
And what else do we have? Units after Yellen, Dia, and then Ayula. Apparently, she seems that she's most likely going to be in 3.5.
Hardship.
Oh wow, I have a pretty good still have conscious feeling. It's 12 layer. Kind of do a little bit of exploring and move on to continue the quest.
Let's move out.
Ooh, big birdie.
Hold the line! Commit it to memory!
There is no escape!
Crumble! This is order!
Make yourselves at home! Grow!
Shine down! Ha! Torn to oblivion!
Take them. I have no need.
There's another one. Now that is nuts. That doesn't mean a new quest involving it. Hope so.
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Sharing my knowledge. This place hurt a little.
Absurd!
Gather!
Torn to oblivion! Shine down! Now you shall perish!
We can do this!
Let's go. Time for a light show!
Let's move up. Rest and rebuild! Torrent, bring refuge! What do we have here?
Ready to do my utmost.
Surrender! Make yourselves at home!
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty. You stand condemned. Your penance is due. You stand condemned.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Time for your arraignment!
One with nature.
Covenant of the Deep!
Into the wind.
knows me.
Inadmissible evidence!
Into the wind.
Motion to compel.
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Time for your arraignment!
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Incinerate!
The wind knows me.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Motion to compel.
Billowing surge! Boom!
Into the wind.
Remarkable condition.
With nature.
Wrap up the flame!
Motion to compel. Remarkable condition.
Solidify!
Boom boom! Let's go out and play!
There are still so many... Grow, grow, grow! Committed to memory.
Give me a moment to... Yeah!
Curiosity deserves a reward.
Everything's done, so I'll seem glad now.